Good day, viewers. I am Melody Adigo, and I'm having an exclusive interview with the CEO of Friendite Global Limited, Mr. Emmanuel Emeka Okeke. Good day, sir.
Yeah, good day.
How are you doing?
I'm fine.
I love your office. Really cozy.
Wow, thank you.
And you have a laptop. So maybe after the interview, you could give me the laptop for transport.
Probably I'll email it to you.
Yeah. Seriously. Okay, so what's Friendite Global Limited about?
Friendite Global Limited is a social media, ICT, e-networking and advertising agency company.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty much like a company that is into pretty much almost everything. Like I said, social media, ICT, networking, and advertising agency, ranging from shooting of videos, printing of magazines, flyer design, business card, graphic code, everything about getting people's brand out there is pretty much what we do.
Wow, that's pretty much.
Yeah.
Very much. Okay, your company was formerly known as Friendite.com, a dating site which is internationally known, especially in Nigeria, one of the largest matchmaking sites. So, what was the idea behind the birth of Friendite Global Limited?
Yeah, that was a good question, though. The idea behind Friendite.com was that, like, I believe as an entrepreneur, your job is actually to solve issues. You find the issues and you solve it. So when I was when I was a freshman in my high school, in my college, I wanted to join a dating site. You must have actually heard about Friendite.com.
Yes,
it was actually one of the largest dating sites as of then. So I'm very shy talking with girls. You know, girls still makes me shy then, but no, not like now. Like I can actually make a move on.
Are you serious?
Tell you, man, as you can see, you know, fresh and everything.
You're great. I'm also fresh.
Okay. So you're looking pretty and stuff.
Thank you so much.
So back to what I was saying. So about it, that the Match.com was one of the biggest dating sites then. So I tried to join Match.com because I was looking for a match. I always, you know, we Nigerians always want to have to meet that white kind of person, do like connect outside of our comfort zone, outside of Nigeria, like get to meet people outside of the country. So when I tried to register, I'm done with every restriction and everything, fill my name and their date of birth and everything. Now it came to the section where I have to choose my country. Like the category section, you know, when you're registering, there's a place you have to select your country. I found out that Nigeria was not actually included. You get, yeah. Wow. Just like you raise your eyebrow, that was it, man. I was shocked and everything like that. And it caused a lot of pause to me, like, why was Nigeria actually accepted? That was the question. So I was talking to one of my friends there, Sinclair by name. So he was telling me that probably the reason of fraud history in Nigeria and everything like that. Maybe that was the reason why most dating sites or platform reject Nigerian and African, most, you know. So I was thinking, I came to the idea like, if Match.com, which was actually one of the biggest dating sites then, restrict Nigerians, then there was no dating site actually connecting you to someone that's going to meet and everything like that. So I decided to actually come up with the idea of actually building mine, which wasn't actually easy then, because, you know, building a dating site, I actually thought it was just one of those things, just build it up and drop it then. Only to realize that it was more difficult than I was actually thinking it was. So I started the beginning of the journey of Friendite.com.
Wow, that's really beautiful. So why did you just stop at Friendite.com? Why did you make it larger to Friendite Global Limited?
Yeah, Friendite.com was a birth of something wonderful. First of its kind. I was young, and I'm still young, you know. The fun of actually owning a website, though actually solving an issue in Nigeria was like a dream come true. It was like for the very first time in my life, I actually mattered. I just become someone of interest. Some people want to talk to and ask you, what was it all about? So, after solving that issue of relationship for Nigerians, I wanted to find out more. As an entrepreneur, we're always very inquisitive. We want to know more. We want to understand more. Trying to solve every issue you can solve as much as you can. So I ventured into the popular social networking site, Facebook. Mark Zuckerberg has actually been my mentor all the while, you know.
Wow.
Yeah, a lot, man. Pretty much, you know, I wish I could just get to meet that guy one-on-one and talk to him. So many questions I want to ask him. So I found out that most social networking sites actually connect you to people you have mutual friends with. And You remember that time back in the day, like 2 years ago, we always want to have friends across the globe, like in US, London, you always picture that one day you're gonna be outside of the country and you wanna encounter with these people, get to know them better. I find that I can't connect with people that are not actually in Nigeria, like I can't connect with people outside of the country. I'm just restricted to just people within my own country. In as much as Facebook is actually a good platform that connects you to meet people but there's a problem, like as a Nigerian, I just don't want to keep meeting some people I already know. It's nice to meet people you know, but I want to expand my social experience. I want to get to meet people outside of Nigeria, like people in London, make friends with them, but that same restriction was there. Probably because it's Africa or something, I don't know. I don't want to sound racist, but probably it's just Africa or Nigeria, I don't know. You can't connect with people outside there. So I said, what the heck? I'm going to do that same thing I did in Friendite.com. I built Friendite Plus. Yeah, I took a little look at Google Plus, then I came up with the idea of Friendite Plus. Then I made it in such a way that it connects to not just people you have mutual friends with. It connects you and expands your social cycle by not limiting you to just people you have mutual friends with. So I was actually solving an issue that the biggest issue on the social side was finding it hard to solve. You understand? So that is what makes an entrepreneur. Then after that, like you asked me, why did I give birth to Friendite Global Limited? Now it has to become a household name. It has to be something bigger. It doesn't just have to be me solving the issue. Friendite Global Limited, Friendite has to become a family. Something bigger than what I could actually imagine it to be. So I come up with the idea of Friendite Global Limited, registered it, and that is how Friendite Global Limited actually came up.
Wow, that's quite interesting. I mean, I feel overwhelmed already.
Oh, thanks.
Okay, so Friendite Global Limited, how has expanding your company increased your coverage?
In so many ways. You see, when it was just Friendite.com, it was just dating sites. When it was Friendite Plus, it was just social network. When it is Friendite Global Limited, it is everything. It is social media, it is ICT, it is advertising agency, it is e-network, it is everything combined in one platform. I couldn't have done that with just Friendite.com. I could have done that with Friendite Plus. And now we have Friendite Gossip, Talks Friendite, FrienditeTv, iFriendite, which is the magazine. We have different branches coming together to form a whole company. You understand? So, Friendite Global Limited is actually the best move for it. To incorporate all these bodies together. Remember, the job of an entrepreneur is to solve issues.
Of course.
So.
Wow. Okay, you mentioned a lot of sections. Talks Friendite, Friendite Plus, Friendite.com, iFriendite, Gossip Friendite. So, what are your goals for each section of your company?
Yeah, like I've told you, the Friendite.com is matchmaking, and I'm so happy that it actually has above 79,000 registered users in this platform. Yeah.
You don't say.
It's only just 3 days that we're keeping it up like that. It's actually a wonderful thing. And the Friendite Blog, I told you, the social response side, solving an issue of connection, has above 200,000 registered users. Wonderful, and it's just 2 years and some months old. Then the Talks Friendite, I came up with this idea because of the startups. I found a lot of people want to go into music. A lot of people have talents out there. It's not like Nigeria is not like that place where you have American Got Talent, British Got Talent, and all those things for ways by which people can actually showcase their brand. It's not like a place where you have scouts that moves around to scout for talent. Once you have talent, they will just hit it. And everybody keeps thinking that, hey, I have to be in place like Lagos to actually showcase my brand. And even those people that are actually based, even those startups that are actually based in Lagos can't even showcase their brand without actually them having good connection and having a brand that is mixing like a whole lot of money. It's all like the big guns get noticed, then the little ones are actually forgotten. Yeah, so I built up that Talks Friendite as a section for interviews where we get to meet talents. We tell us, what is a talent like? Why do you venture into this talent? What problem are you actually solving? Then we help put it online for people out there to get to know what you're doing. That someone like you exists, and someone like you solving an issue for the country. So that is how Talks Friendite came to be. Then again, Gossip Friendite, like you know the name is Gossip. That's actually one of the favorite sections I love about the company. Right? It's more like a freestyle life. It's like It's not like what others are doing. It's like a place for you to actually get the truth out. Gossip, like gossip. Everybody loves gossip. Who doesn't love gossip? Living in a student environment area, everybody want to read up gossip. So, yeah, I love gossip, man.
I love gossip.
Hey, what do you say? You're a girl, every girl loves gossip. So, we ventured into it to actually help bring up latest gossip of what is actually happening. We couldn't combine gossip with Talk Trend because this is supposed to be extremely just interviews of upcoming. So, we made it that now you want interviews, you go to Talk Trend. Now you want gossip, you come to Gossip Friendite. So, we're trying to create a zone for our fans to just stay connected with us. Like whatever they actually want, we have it. Then you come to the Friendite, it's a magazine section, like no other. Picture you in a cartoon form. Because like a lot of people want to see themselves old, like in 30 years time, what would I look like in 30 years time? Picture you in an animated form.
And I was still look pretty.
Yeah, I know you look pretty. You look pretty. So that's what we're trying to bring in. Something abstract. No more bringing in magazine pictures and everything. Let me see what you're gonna look like if you're not a human. Just animation, an artwork.
Wow.
So the Friendite was actually a combination of not just interviews, not just gossip, not just technology. It's a combination of a little bit of everything in one platform. We call it Friendite. Friendite.
I see it.
Yeah.
Friendite.
Yeah, then that's pretty much it. Then, we also have a program right now. We're coming up. It's called ForYourMind for the street. It's actually cool. It's a good way to actually get to know what is happening within the student life and vibes.
Like the first of its kind in my state, in Anambra State here, is the first. It's like a medium whereby we get to understand the youth. It's like one-on-one, not rehearsed. You just happen to, on your way going, a camera crew just meet you in the room, like, hey, what's up? How are you doing? How's your day going? How's your section? How's your school, class, whatever your business going? We get to hear what you want to say. Tell us about your business. What are the challenges you're facing as an entrepreneur, as a businessman, as a businesswoman, as a student, as whatever you're doing? It's like trying to get hold of what these people are actually feeling, what they're trying to go through, what they're going through, what they're trying to achieve in life, how they plan to achieve this. We get this fact and we call it For Your Mind, because it's in your mind. This is the thought you want to share out that a lot of people, a lot of media houses don't give you the opportunity to bring it out. Now we bring this out and we'll put it online for people get to see the idea that you have, how beautiful and how creative you think. And this will actually help the governor to actually have a means of interacting with us one-on-one, get to understand what its people needs most. He or she will be pleased that, hey, this is what I thought of, this is what I try to achieve, and this company is helping me to get it out there. People should, if there is investment that want to invest in you, fine, they invest in you. If the people that love the idea and want to buy it from you, they buy it from you. It all depends on you. For Your Mind is like an off-guard caught camera.
Wow, that's very interesting.
Yeah, thank you.
Maybe I'll be on the street one day and someone will just...
Yeah, probably we'll start with you.
Some companies don't really know, everybody wants to be a CEO, wants to start something, like looking at our economy in Nigeria, everybody wants to do the collar job thing, everybody wants to be a CEO. But most of them enter without knowing the needs of their customers. Does Friendite Global Limited know the needs of their customers? And how are you so sure that that's what they need?
Okay, that's the thing. That is why we're called a social media company. In as much as we help our clients achieve greatness, we also do research on our client. Let's say, for example, now a hotel right now, we're trying to pitch to a hotel. What we do is for us to understand what our clients actually need, first of all, we do research on them by surveying the net and get to understand what they're lacking, what we think that they're lacking actually. Then after researching, like we take 2-3 days researching on a particular company, get to understand the social platform, their interaction with their client, what people are saying about them, by going on the street to ask questions about what do you think about this company. Then we happen to go to the company to meet the person in charge, let's say the manager or the CEO of the company. Then we tell them that this is what we think can actually help improve your business. This is whatever way we believe that can actually help you earn more clients and earn more profit. So we work hand in hand to make sure they understand where we're coming from, and we work hand in hand to make sure that we actually give them the best of what they actually want to achieve. You get? Let's say, for example, now most company here in Nigeria here, they have their physical presence, but they don't have their online presence. Now they're lacking in that sense. By not having an online presence, you lose more potential customers that are willing to get to know what you're offering. So what we do now is that we search on these companies, then we find out that this is where they're lacking. You don't have a physical you have a physical presence, you don't have an online presence, you don't have the social media is rec or something like that. So we meet you and we tell you that Friendite Global Limited can actually help you improve this. We can actually help you double your traffic, double your wealth, or whatever you're trying to do. Then we work hand in hand to make sure that they understand where we're coming from and how we can help them out.
Yeah. You said this thing about connection with your clients, with like you have this with your customers, you know them. So considering the relationship you have with your customers, define your target market.
My target market is my primary target market is Nigeria. Then the secondary target market is Africa. Then probably, if you can say, the third target market is the whole world.
Wow. Yeah. So it's safe to say that you plan to take over the whole world. So it's very safe to say Friendite Global Limited needs to take over the world.
Definitely. If I didn't plan to take over the whole world, then what am I here for?
In the year 2014, such a great year for your company, Friendite Global Limited was among the 10 companies in Africa that was invited for a web summit in Dublin.
Yeah.
Dublin. So amongst this, what other achievements has Friendite Global Limited had?
The company has actually achieved quite a lot in the space of just 3 years after being launched. We have actually been awarded the Best Social Networking Site of 2014 and Best Brand of the Year 2014 and 2015. So it's safe to say we actually achieved quite a lot. Then this was actually awarded to us by College St. Nnamdi Azikiwe University, Anambra State here. So what other awards have you received? We received quite a lot of awards. We've actually been nominated as the best dating site they have in Nigeria, best dating site with the best design in Nigeria, and as you can see, the words speaks for itself and stuff like that. So I think that's pretty much it.
Well, there has been issues of fake accounts among social networking sites. How does Friendite battle with fake accounts?
Yeah, this is actually the most important question when it comes to social media. You see, because of the rate at which there's a lot of spam on the internet, we've actually partnered with a company called FrienditeTv to make sure that all our users are actually real users, and to help us battle fake profiles. It's not actually easy to actually battle fake profiles because these are computer boots. So we actually partner with a company, like I said, a company called FrienditeTv to help us reduce the risk of fake profile. And we also have this verification method. Apart from you just verifying your account via your email, we also have admin verification, in the sense that we have to go through the account that you created, or when you send your account for approval, after you verify it on your email, we have to be the one to verify it physically actually before you have access to the site, by us going through your profile and be sure that you are real and not who you claim to be. In as much as it's quite hard, because a lot of people can upload any kind of picture, you don't actually have to call them to be, hey, is this real or something like that. So we try as much as possible to make sure that your account has a profile picture, and it is completed to above 75%. Let me answer the question that we ask you, above 75%. Then most of the times we have to make a phone call to the individual to call and confirm that you're really the person you say you are on the internet, then before we verify it for you. So these are many ways that we use to help tackle the issue of fake profiles on the internet. And we also advise people to actually have a video date section before they get to meet any of these users, you understand? That is why we integrate it, like it's a must. Before you actually choose to get to start chatting with someone and get to meet them one-on-one, we strongly recommend that you actually have a video date, which on the site you have a section that allows you to video date. It's free. If you date with the person you're actually chatting with, to get to know if the person is real or is according to what he says. And there's not like 100% safe. You can't say that a company or a site is 100% safe online, but we do our best to make sure it's at least 99% safe. So I can vouch for you, I can bet my money on it that Friendite Global Limited and it's all other sites, it's company that's under it 99% safe actually.
Yeah, I can actually say yes to that because I have an account there.
Oh, see, so
I get both of them actually.
That's lovely. That's lovely. Hope you enjoy the site.
Of course I do.
Have you found, how many matches have you found?
I would say for the camera now.
Okay. Later you have to go.
After the camera.
Okay,
alright. So every company faces one or two challenges, major challenges. So what are the challenges that Friendite Global Limited is facing?
Yeah, that's really a good question. Like, what are the challenges facing Friendite Global Limited? I actually don't believe in challenges though, but I get to understand what you're trying to say. Challenges facing Friendite Global Limited is the challenge of the youth and the state we are in actually trying to embrace technology. You know, it's a job of an entrepreneur to solve issues and find solutions to problems that already exist in the community and find a way to solve it. So the challenges we are facing is actually the youth and the companies here trying to embrace technology, trying to understand that technology is the next big thing. You get? So, and which pretty much as of last 2 years when we started, it was hard for them to embrace what technology is all about, but as we evolve, they get to understand that technology is actually a big part of our life. Like, you find out that everybody has a lot of smartphones. Like, the least Nigerian person can say actually have 2 smartphones.
Yeah,
you understand? True. Yeah. So the challenges we are facing, and apart from that, the other challenge we are facing is the challenge of investors. You get to see that it's hard for an investor to actually invest. Will I say, for some reason best known to them, investing in companies like startup companies in over here is quite hard because everybody wants you to be in Lagos State, which is actually the biggest. People believe that it has to be the biggest tech state where you have to invest. That's where people get to know who you are and what your company does. And if you're strong enough to be there, then you are the big gun. But they get to forget that an entrepreneur's job is actually to solve issues. So why would I want to be in Lagos State when I find out that that's an issue I'm trying to solve in Lagos? I'm trying to solve. My state here, Anambra State, doesn't yet to solve the issue, and I know I can solve the issue. So you see, so that's the problem now. So everybody keep running to that same place, and when investors contact you and they want to invest in your company, you have to tell them that you stay in Anambra State. Most of people find it hard to understand where the state is actually located. But with time, like I said, Anambra State is a virgin land. It's still growing, and a lot of people are embracing the technology. And a big thank you to the governor, who is actually helping out in many ways to make sure that the youth understand technology itself. So back to the question of challenges I'm facing. Challenges I'm facing is the youth understanding technology and the community itself embracing technology and knowing that is the next big thing for the future.
This is going to be my last and final question, but very important. You know, dreams and goals are a very essential part of your company. Where do you see Friendite Global Limited in 2 years, and how do you intend to make this change?
Yeah, you said where do I see Friendite Global Limited in 2 years' time? Man, in 2 years' time, this company is going to be bigger and beyond my imagination. Imagine a company bigger than my own imagination, where I picture my imagination to be a place whereby my company, I used to tell my staff that someday you guys are going to walk into a restaurant just with your ID card and you get free food. A lot of people laugh about it like, oh man, come on boss, that's funny. But where I see my company in 2 years' time is to be the biggest they have in Nigeria, to be the biggest they have in Africa. I should be able to drag shoulders with Facebook then. Yeah, then in terms of advertising agency, we have to be the #1 go-to social media platform for everything you want to do in Africa. Let's say you want to advertise and get your brand out there. The first thing that comes to your mind is Friendite.
Wow.
You want to get the latest news and the latest trend of what is happening. First thing goes to your mind, Friendite. You want to design the best looking website, the best design ever you can even imagine. First thing that comes to your mind should be Friendite. You want to talk about a social media that interacts with you, that gets to understand you. You have to think Friendite. You want to make it like in a way that people want to exist, to know that Friendite is there to help them exist properly. Remember, we're trying to solve an issue. So when you ask me the question by where did I see the company in 2 years' time, I see this company as a household name and the best they have in the world.
Wow, wow. I'm impressed.
Yeah.
Whatever it takes to be a part of Friendite Global Limited, I definitely would want to be there. Thank you so much for having this interview with me.
Thank you, Madam Melody, right?
Yes, Melody. Okay. So that was the interview with Mr. Emmanuel Emeka Okeke, of the CEO of Friendite Global Limited. I still remain Melody Adigo, and I say peace out.